What's up, guys? Carboss here, Courtside Investor podcast. Today's video is I'm going to do something I've never done before, and is to rant, right? And to rant about people ranting and complaining. So, title this video: "Stop Complaining." Right? I do not like complaints. That's one of the biggest peeve I have. People complaining. Things are good, people complain. Things are not good, people complain. And what the hell am I talking about? I'm talking about the sports card market, the bull run that we're in, right? People are feeling so good. Card prices are high, record prices, all-time highs, this and that. But yet, there are still people complaining. And what am I talking about, right? I've been getting messages about people asking me questions, right? It's pretty normal, right? Card prices are going up. Cards are getting too expensive. I can't afford to buy anymore. Don't buy. All right. Card prices are so expensive, so high. Should I sell them? Sell. But I won't be able to buy them again. Then don't sell. But they're so high, I can make so much money. Then sell. What are you complaining? Right? When the card prices were low or when they were down 2 years back, all right, people were complaining. Right? The card market is dying, it's crashing, it's burning. My cards are worth half of what it was. And, when is it going to come back again? The next, the pandemic's prices are not going to come back. It's going to grow so little. I'm not going to recover my money. I'm going to do, the world's going to end. Complaints, right? Now we're here. Fast forward 2 years. Of course, I did not expect for car prices to really jump up so quickly. I really thought that we were at least 5 years away, from showing signs of what we are seeing today. But of course, there were, certain outside factors that contributed to this particular bull run that what we are seeing. And it's not really across the board. It's actually mainly, focused on the GOATs, Jordans, Kobe's, LeBron's, Steph's. Okay, these are the ones that are showing the big increments. But it has some trickle-down effect to some of the other players as well. But nevertheless, a lot of car prices remain strong. Okay, and the common predicament that most people have during this period is, should I sell, right? So it all depends, right? When you sell, you get the money, you make some nice profit, 30, 40, 50%, whatever. The key is, what are you going to do with the money, right? So if you have life events they need to get taken care of, you want to buy a house, pay for your kids' college, or keep it on a fund and things like that, or just tuck it away as savings, just bankrolling. That's all good. I did that as well during the pandemic, whereby when I was doing Marvel, cashed in on my Marvel cards, making it about like 2x, 2.5x, and I rolled it into some property. All right. So never regret. Of course, the prices went down. I feel very relieved because I made the move, but it did go up subsequently after I sold. And people were saying, I sold too early and things like that. When you're making profit, there's never the right time. Okay. The time is when you look at your numbers, you made some money, you make a decision, cash it in, take the money and put it into a purpose that you're setting out to do. Okay. Whether is it to reinvest back into cards, that's fine as well. Okay. Maybe you want to reinvest into, bigger cards, cards you don't see very often. I say this many, many times on this channel. This bull run has brought out a lot of amazing cards out of the woodwork. Okay. We're seeing crazy cards on the Golden Elite, the FedEx Premier, the weekly auctions, all tons and tons of good stuff that's coming out. Expensive, no doubt, right? All-time highs, no doubt. So if you're looking at a card, you look at the comps, the last one was sold 3 years ago. Obviously, you're going to pay the all-time high price at this moment. What do you expect in 3 years from now? It's going to be lesser than today's price? Unlikely, right? So because these cards are so rare, so this is a time whereby you got to make a decision on whether or not you want to buy into the market, right? Of course, if you don't have that much of a cash to put in new money into the market, that's where you capitalize on existing inventory or existing cards that you have, existing assets that you have, and sell back into the market. Make a little bit of margins here and there or whatever it is, or maybe you make some margins and then re-roll it into new cards, okay? And that's what most people are doing, and that's why you see a lot of these cards coming into market. People are just making that tough decision to just sell and bankroll in the profits, okay? To whether to use back into cards or for life purposes, whatever, okay? But the key thing is, don't complain that card prices are high. It is indeed high. It's a fact at this moment. Okay, and the moment when it starts to come down again, you guys are going to start complaining again that car prices are coming down. I wish I sold earlier. I wish I did this. I wish I did that. I'm the person whereby I do not look back, right? I'm just going to look what's in front of me, make those tough choices, and then just live with those choices that you made. Whether is it to sell, whether is it to buy, you could have just bought it all-time high, and then maybe in about 2 months, it drops by about like 20%. It does happen. So the key thing is to make good decisions on, if let's say in this case, what to buy or what to sell, and then just go with it. That's it. Okay, don't complain. The market is strong. Everybody's feeling good. Okay, I know sometimes it can be a bit uncertain. It's very normal for a person to be indecisive, but in this market, right, whether the market is strong or whether the market is weak, you gotta make those tough choices and stop complaining. All right, that's it for this one. Quick one from the Card Boss. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next one. Card Boss out.